So then he started talking shit about Roger's base. And this guy, he acts as if he's some sort of Greek god, because I remember even he made a video talking about how ugly Roger's base is and shit like that. So this is the type of individual we're talking about. So anyway, I digress. 2013, we have this collab group, which honestly was a big mistake on my part to even start it, because I wanted to just have a good time. Like, my whole point of this collab group called We Are Nakama, which hasn't been active for years now, my whole point of that was I just wanted to help a lot of my friends grow, help their channels, and have a great time at the same time talking about anime and manga. We had so many different people, from James Hansen, Savage White Panda, Code Provider, Shintai Reviews. We had a lot of different people, but honestly, throughout the span of that collab channel up until the end, I was basically like a father figure, trying to stop everybody from destroying Double Four. And I'm thinking to myself the entire time, I'm like, yeah, the kid is pretty fucking crazy and out there, but like, I'm just trying to keep everything together. But this kid had a problem with everybody, or would talk down to people, because he has this mentality. Because again, the kid essentially grew up trolling and disliking on YouTube. If the kid is like, what, 18 now, and he started in 2011, this kid has been doing this for years upon years. So to him, this is all that he knows, is being a piece of shit online, on YouTube, and using troll accounts to do different things. So this is the type of individual we're talking about. Again, I constantly had to quail fights. I mean, he just used to always look down on everybody that was in the group, because majority of the people in the group, excluding myself, didn't really have many subscribers. They had, like, you know, less than 1,000 or a couple of hundred and stuff like that, which was fine. I don't really care about people's subscriber count. I just like cool people, dope people to hang out with and talk to and stuff like that. But it was just a non-stop cycle. Him and another individual, Code Provider, had a big blowing out, and ultimately that's what kind of caused my friendship with Code Provider, the fact that I just didn't really want to get involved and pick a side. And ultimately that's where everything went down with We Are Nakama. It was like never-ending fighting between people, and I was like, you know what, we're just going to leave it alone. I can't do this anymore. And obviously you don't want to kick people out, so I was just like, fuck it, we're done with the collab channel. So that all happened. I lost some friendships from it, but fair enough, whatever. Again, I'm the type of person that's like, I just want to live. Honestly, I want to live. I want to enjoy myself or whatever. So about a year or so passes from there. We 24 there, but it was always a problem, like, because I used to talk on Skype a lot with a lot of different people. We would have big, gigantic Skype calls, and it never ended of him coming at somebody, saying some weird shit to somebody. It was always a case. And let's talk quickly about the whole sexuality thing, because he basically was painting it out, especially with his title and stuff like that, that I have a problem with people's sexuality. I've mentioned this multiple times on this channel. I don't care what your sexual preference is. I don't. Whether you're gay, you're straight, you're bi, I don't care. So 2015 rolls around, and pretty much at this point, he's open in calls with me and a couple other people about his sexuality, that he likes dudes or whatever. And I'm like, whatever, that's your thing. I like chicks, you like dudes. We leave it at that. It's fine. I don't really care, whatever. But when we're in LA, and this guy, which this already had started on the internet of him linking me pictures, but we're in LA and, you know, in the real, and he's non-stop shoving images. Mind you, if I'm 25 now, I was 23 at the time. This is 2015, because I've tried my best since then to really have no interaction or communication with this kid for 2 years now. But it was pretty much just non-stop of him showcasing, like, hey, look at this boy I'm talking to. And we're talking about underage kids, like 16 Swedish boys.
What?
So, where are we staying tonight?
Here works. Count it is. Huh? Everything in order?
Yep.
All right. Well, here we are. No room for error.
I'm going all out.
Just don't get too carried away.
Sure want to talk. Well, here we are.
Nothing wanting royal attention.
I'll play it by ear then.
Onward.
Yep.
The part ought to be around here.
Salvaged only to be discarded. Let's scour the area. Getting by. Gotcha!
All in together now.
How about this?
Biggie! You're on fire there.
Hey, Magnus! Instructions!
You're on fire there.
No big deal.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
Nope. One last push should suffice to finish them off.
Oh yeah, this has got to be it.
Well, let's head back and have Cindy get to work. Isn't Cindy the best? I mean, she searches high and low for all these rare parts for us to use.
Very gracious of her.
Man, she must really like us.
Less us and more the regalia.
Like I said, let him dream.
Well, well.
Me a girl.
Ugh, I'm all sticky and gross.
Woohoo! About time!
Tiana's back. Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too. Hey, yes.
Hey.
Why, she's looking prettier than ever. How'd it go? Did y'all find it?
Yeah, somehow.
That's swell. I already checked with Pawpaw. We can install that baby whenever you like. Can't wait to soup her up and get her running. I bet y'all are really gonna feel a difference. Just give me a holler when you're ready to go. Hey, Prince, got a little favor.
Sure.
I was hoping to fix the old girl up with a new set of eyes. You know, headlight bulbs.
Go for it.
Might not sound like much, but believe you me, these babies will brighten up your road trip. Would have been nice if they were mass-produced. Crown City made's hard to come by. Ain't barely none left out here.
And they won't be making any more.
I didn't mean to bring up a sore subject. All I mean is it's a shame there ain't more around. Because they really are gonna change the way you drive. I ain't gonna lie, going to fetch them will be a bit of a hassle. But I swear, you and your car will be better off with them. The old girl's designed to keep y'all safe. And these lights will help her keep you even safer. Do it for me?
You got it.
Thank your lucky stars, because I whipped up something real special. What'll it be? What are you fixing to upgrade? How's this? Y'all just sit tight now. Fixed her up real nice.
Great day for a walk, huh?
This'll be quick.
Say your prayers.
Where'd you learn that one, Noct?
One shot.
Outstanding!
Yep.
No use hanging around here. Looky here.
An unassuming entrance.
For entering.
Damn right.
Hey, don't go slipping.
Man, love being in dark, cramped spaces. Really great how it just sets off my claustrophobia. No need for a reason. Let's never stop doing this.
Shut up before you fall and bite your tongue off.
Oh yeah, that'd be the icing on the cake. Are we there yet? Sewers? I knew I smelled something!
Nose up.
Man, all this wetness makes my eyes water.
You can add to the rain.
Where there's water, there's treasure.
Never heard that one before.
Hey, you heard it here first. No good. It's locked. Hey, look! I'll bet you we can make it up.
I'll back you up.
I'm counting on it. Not too tough. Just right.
Just be prepared.
Gotcha!
Wouldn't expect any less out of you.
No!
Farewell.
Count on it.
An insistent current.
Yeah, it's pulling me under.
Your footing!
Ignis!
No!
On top of it. How Yep, yep. This doesn't look good. You must be poisoned.
Agnes! No!
You're completely useless.
Oh, yeah. Mind if I do?
Hey, Agnes, instructions!
No!
I'm dying of thirst here.
I'm starving to death. And yet we're all very much alive. Huh. How big is this place? Don't think I'd care to find out.
So tired.
Yeah.
What? Apologies, Jane. Hey, Plato! Stay on your feet!
Can't stop now.
I say?
All of
I'm the worst for that.
Really? Again?
wickedness.
No one mentioned this guy.
Was barely hanging on. I'll say I'm late.
Try this! I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed. Not the time for horseplay.
Didn't mean to do that.
And on we go.
Right.
This place is amazing, huh?
I'd laugh if we weren't lost.
Say no more. I'll leave the pathfinding to you from now on.
Nah, I'm more the ask for direction. Whoa, this is really something. Whatever it is. You sure about where we're going?
I'm 50% absolutely certain.
Then I am 100% unenthused about this. How should we do this, Noct?
Just do whatever. It's time. Nothing to it. As far as I can tell, this is the only way down. How are we? Getting by.
I'm a wreck.
Here we are.
We're in the home stretch. That was a close one.
Too close for comfort. I'm comfortable just being alive.
Are you kidding me?
Just what I needed. Petrifying sounds indeed.
No wonder he's not moving. He's rock solid.
Yeah. Quite a tense situation. up in here.
Watch the enemy's movements.
I got it.
This ought to give you an edge.
Thanks.
And welcome back.
Gladiator's being turned into a frog. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. Seems Prompto's turned into a frog. This ought to give you an edge.
Thanks.
Of course. You can go for an avenue out now.
Save the coffee for later.
Something to look forward to.
It just occurred to me, but this is totally like King's Night.
Huh?
There's 4 of us, just like in the game.
Well, then I gotta be a 5-star character.
Hell no. If anyone here is a rare, it's me.
Let's do this.
Right. Watch yourself, Knock.
I know.
Out of the way! One shot! Sorry about that. Out of the way! Oh yeah! What? You can't be serious.
Don't look down. Yep, I'm starting to feel it too. No place for a slip-up.
Are you for real?
If monsters were to jump us now,
We'd be easy prey.
Why even say that?
Can we please focus on the task at hand?
that's not a tragedy. Comedy.
Getting by.
No use hanging around here.
Let's...
Say your prayers.
Here. This ought to give you an edge.
Thanks.
We're in the home stretch.
The game's up.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay!
Oh god, I'm hungry.
you know what, we're just going to leave it alone. I can't do this anymore. And obviously you don't want to kick people out, so I was just like, fuck it, we're done with the collab channel. So that all happened. I lost some friendships from it, but fair enough, whatever. Again, I'm the type of person who's like, I just want to live. Honestly, I want to live. I want to enjoy myself or whatever. So about a year or so passes from there, 2014. Occasionally, you know, I talk to this kid here and there, but it was always a problem, like, because I used to talk on Skype a lot with a lot of different people. We would have big, gigantic Skype calls, and it never ended of him coming at somebody, saying some weird shit to somebody. It was always a case. And let's talk quickly about the whole sexuality thing, because he basically was painting it out, especially with his title and stuff like that, that I have a problem with people's sexuality. I've mentioned this multiple times on this channel. I don't care what your sexual preference is. I don't. Whether you're gay, you're straight, you're bi, I don't care. So 2015 rolls around, and pretty much at this point, he's open in calls with me and a couple other people about his sexuality, that he likes dudes or whatever. And I'm like, whatever, that's your thing. I like chicks, you like dudes. We leave it at that. It's fine. I don't really care or whatever. But when we're in LA, and this guy, which this already had started on the internet of him linking me pictures, but we're in LA and, you know, in the real, and he's nonstop shoving images. Mind you, if I'm 25 now, I was 23 at the time. This is 2015, because I've tried my best since then to really have no interaction or communication with this kid for 2 years now. But it was pretty much just nonstop of him showcasing, like, hey, look at this boy I'm talking to. And we're talking about underage kids, like 16 Swedish boys that he's constantly showing me, because that was his thing, and I'm just trying to state all the facts. He constantly shoved images of Swedish boys and saying this and that, and I'm like, yo, bro, I don't care. I'm a grown-ass man. Don't show me this stuff. I don't want to see shirtless, topless little kids. You know, if that's your thing or whatever, because I guess at the time he was still like 17, so, you know, it's not illegal or whatever of the people he was talking to, but nonetheless, I didn't want to see shit like that all the time. Like, don't show it to me. It's whatever. You like it, that's cool, whatever, but I digress. He had came down here to where I live pretty much before the LA trip happened, and again, just very weird. You know, I leave and I come back and he's shirtless with a couple of dudes in a hotel room. Like, the kid always was just on some other next level shit that I was just like, what the fuck is going on, whatever. But fair enough, I tried being cool and stuff like that, because that's just the type of guy I am. Like, no matter how troublesome somebody is, I try my best to just deal with it. Like, okay, whatever, you know, we can get past this and shit like that. So he came down, it was very weird, and it kind of ended on weird terms as well, because he was just always kind of weird. You know, there's something off about him, and it had nothing to do with his sexuality and stuff like that. He just always was offending people, talking down on people and stuff like that. So he was always like that. The LA trip, mainly I was going over there because I wanted to spend time with some of my loved ones. I went with my father as well, you know. I was just trying to have a genuine good time. He was saying that he was going. I was like, yo, fair enough. If you want to go, you can go. I was renting out 2 rooms anyway, one for me and my loved one, and then I had another loved one in the other room, but he was like, oh, I don't care, you know, if you want to basically go halves for this room with him, fair enough. So he went to LA, and honestly, he made the trip just horrible. On top of the fact that he's very, very rude. He's a very, very rude person. He talks shit. He doesn't understand how to act normal or function normally in society. Put it into perspective, me getting in cabs, and this happened multiple different times. I'm getting in with my fiance, and he's getting in the cab and introducing me as his boyfriend to the cab driver. Things like that is unacceptable. I don't give a fuck whether it's a man or a woman or whatever the case may be. You do not introduce me as your boyfriend in cabs and stuff like that. Like, my fiance was disgusted, and honestly, she wanted to even smack him. Like, almost everybody that I've ever been in an encounter with Double Four that wasn't, you know, didn't understand him or whatever, wanted to kick this kid's ass because he just is a piece of fucking shit. He's legit one of the worst people. Like, I've met some bad people in my life, and I'm being 100% dead serious. I've met bad people in my life, but I've never met somebody that is as cynical, maniacal, manipulative, and just an overall scumbag as this kid, Double Four Anime. He is a true piece of shit. Towards the end of the LA trip, I was having some conflicts, because I think any normal person that is, you know, in a normal relationship, sometimes they have conflicts with, you know, different people, whatever, or you have conflicts with your loved one. So me and my girl, we weren't getting along, which honestly was none of his business to even bring that up in the video, but since he brought it up, let's talk about it. I was having some problems. I went to go talk to my dad, and I put on the light, and I'm talking with my dad there. This rude piece of shit gets up and says, I'm turning off this fucking light. You can't be having a light on, blah, 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 blah. He gets up and turns off the light. I turned it back on. I said, yo, what are you doing? You're disrespecting. I'm talking with my father right here. Have some respect. And he looks at me, and I say, yo, turn that light off again, and I'm going to beat your ass. That's exactly what I said, and I stand by it 110%. You don't dare be rude like that when you know I'm having some problems to go and turn off a light, disrespecting me and my father right there. So, yeah, I definitely did say, I'm going to kick your ass. He looked at me, and he turned around and laid on his bed and didn't do shit. That's exactly what the fuck happened, and I don't regret a damn thing. You do not disrespect me or my father, and I had a fucking 60-hour drive coming up as well. So for him to say, oh, I had a flight the next morning, well, I had a something 60-something hour drive, and I was having problems. So forgive me for being human yet again. And since we're on the topic of him talking about loved ones and stuff like that, the kid is such an idiot that he thinks it's normal to put things out. He just recently, I've seen, had a boyfriend, I guess, or whatever, that he met twice, by the way, but he slandered the shit out of him and put out a text message of the kid himself saying, yo, you're calling me at work, what do you think you're doing? Like, it's non-stop, you don't give me a chance to breathe. This is the obsessed nature of this kid. He does not stop. Whatever he wants, whatever he desires, he turns it into a creepy obsession. So since he wanted to know that mine doesn't matter as well, a kid that he met twice, he's calling him at work and calling him a Nazi if the kid doesn't tell him nothing and shit like that. Like, that's the type of person this kid is. And the funny thing is, him mentioning that I'm being cool with people, yeah, people grow up. You know what I'm saying? The same people that I have problems with, we realize it's stupid, let's get over it, and we moved on and stuff like that. Unfortunately, with somebody like you can't do it, because another thing he accused of is the fact that I send people to attack him. I send them on their way to attack him, which is fucking hilarious that he actually showed a private message that I had posted, or James had posted on Twitter or Facebook or something like that, of me 110% saying, please just leave it alone. Leave him alone. Don't say nothing about him. I even got into many arguments with people that were constantly like, yo, but he's talking shit about you. And I'm like, don't worry about it. Just leave it alone. So the fact that he actually said that I send people is hilarious. One, I can't stop anybody from what they want to do, especially if they fucking hate your guts. I can't stop them from doing something if they don't want to listen. Like that video, because a lot of people may know, James Hansen made a video about Double 4 about maybe 6-7 months ago, and he took it down because a business partner of him was like, yo, take it down. He didn't even take it down because I told him to, because that's how much he hated the kid. He took it down because his business partner said, yo, it's not worth it, just take it down and stuff like that. So the fact that he says I'm sending people when it was always the exact opposite of me telling people like, yo, just don't feed into it, don't say nothing, don't worry. If you want to talk shit about me, let him talk shit. That's comical as well. And one of the biggest problems I have had with this kid is the fact that he is very, very unoriginal. And when he tries to do original things, it fails miserably, or he just results to, oh my fucking god, Naruto turns into a purple gay dinosaur. That's the extent of his content. And if he isn't doing that, then he goes to my channel, which he's openly admitted. Because back in the past, I said, yo, you could take a few pointers from my channel, look what I'm doing, maybe it'll help you. We're talking about 4 years ago. 4 years later, why are you still directly copying me? 2 years after we don't even talk no more. One of the first videos this kid puts out in 2017 is copying off of my discussion, not news, discussion about the latest villain in Naruto, the redesign and stuff like that, and talking about how he's the most powerful. You can see the title is just a variation of mine, but nonetheless, he's still to this day, and I can show you 110% proof of how many different videos, how many different ideas this kid has copied. He does not stop, and he just put out a rap video, which, by the way, terrible shit, not that long ago, about me talking about, again, my facial features and this and that and stuff like that or whatever. So the fact that he's trying to play victim of me calling him out for once again copying off me after you just made a video, like, I have this kid blocked on Twitter, on YouTube. I have him blocked pretty much everywhere. I have him blocked on my phone because the only reason I don't change my phone number to get away from the kid is the fact that I have, you know, a lot of people, a lot of loved ones I don't want to lose touch with or whatever, but I even have him blocked on my phone. Why is it that within 24 hours, less than that, of me making that post regarding him copying me, is he already with a 20-minute video? Because even though I have him blocked on Twitter, he still goes to my Twitter. He's almost always been inactive on Twitter, but he would always go there to stalk either me, one of the people that he knows I'm cool with, like James, Panda, Clyde the Weeable. He solely uses certain social media just to stalk what I'm doing, just to see what I'm up to. You know, and some of the things that's wrong with the kid, honestly, a lot of it, I believe, has to do with some of his upbringing. A lot of times when I used to talk to him, he would say that his dad is in China and he's staying with a friend or something like that. Like, he grew up a lot by himself, and it was even to the point where he told me one time his dad said, "I'm a failure, I failed as a father," and things like that. So when you get powerful statements like that, because honestly, in the real, I've never seen somebody actually say some shit like that. That's some shit you see in a movie or whatever. So for his father, his own dad, to say that he failed, there's something off there. But just everything combined, the kid fucking has blown deals. There's people, companies that have disassociated with him because of his blatant racism against Islam and people of that culture. Like, he's blatantly said things. You check his Twitter or whatever, there's times where he said, go back to your country and stay out of my country's affairs, to Arabic people. Like, this kid is even a blatant racist. He's shown interest and support for incest. Like, this is stuff that is not normal. That's not normal, that's definitely out there. And the kid's sick obsession doesn't just stop with video copies, because he copies a shit ton. He's copied so many. I probably have hundreds of screenshots I can show you guys of him copying video titles, thumbnails, content in general. But the kid is so sick and obsessed, which honestly, I truly believe he needs to get some fucking help. He's a sociopath. He copied the clothing I get. So if I bought a Magi shirt or a Naruto shirt, he buys a Magi and Naruto shirt, same exact one. I get an iPhone, a gold iPhone 6. He gets a gold iPhone 6. For crying out fucking loud, again, we haven't been friends or talking, well, friends and talking for years. Just a couple weeks ago, after I announced that me and my girl are having a kid, the next day or so, he posted a picture on Facebook, because I posted a picture on Facebook of me and my girl, of Naruto and Hinata pregnant. Randomly. He can't stop. If he can't exactly copy something that I do, he does the next best thing. He does a variation or something similar. He is sick in the fucking head, and it's disgusting. That's how obsessed and creepy this kid is, and it's been years upon years of me dealing with this. You don't know how many times I almost felt like quitting YouTube just to get away from this kid, because he never stops. He never quits with harassing, trolling, disliking. Every time there's some sort of problem between like me or him or something like that, I always notice my two best friends on here, James Hansen and Savage White Panda, end up with like a bajillion dislikes on their videos that following week or that same day, because this kid is fucking crazy. He's a lunatic, and I just want him to leave me the fuck alone. I don't want nothing to do with him. He spread nothing but lies in that video about me, saying I don't enjoy what I'm doing. First of all, a lot of people know in 2015 I was kind of burnt out. I had a lot of real life issues with things of that nature. So for him to use that against me, the fact that I had problems in the real, is another shady and dirty move. But on top of that, I had a lot of problems. So when you're burnt out with everything, yeah, you're not going to enjoy doing YouTube videos. On top of that, since we're talking about the LA trip as well in this whole video, he wanted on the final day of my vacation in LA, having a good time, spending time with my loved ones, he wanted to be locked in a room with me, recording videos non-stop. Like, he wanted to record videos. He's like, yo, it's my last day. I want to, just have a good time. I don't want to record videos. I didn't come down to LA to record videos, which later on, he apologized for that and said, yeah, I shouldn't have been doing that, whatever. So there's that. But I was like, no, I don't want to record. Let alone, I don't want to be in the same room as this kid, because after I stormed out of his room, I'm like, yo, Pa, I'm done. I'm not doing no more videos with you. He continuously knocks on my door, because, again, he's an obsessed he does not stop knocking on my door over and over and over. Eventually, because I already had told him, bro, go away, my girl opens the door and says, yo, what is it? Can you just leave us alone? He barges in once again to continue on. Oh, we got to do these videos. No, I don't want to do a video with you. I don't want to do nothing with you. I want you to leave me the fuck alone. Stop harassing me. Stop stalking me. Stop copying me. Leave my friends alone. Stop trolling my friends. Just leave us the fuck alone. You can ask so many different people. They will 100% testify and verify what a piece of shit this kid is. From Rogers Base, James Hansen, Savage White Panda, Shin Reviews, the Phone 99. So many people out there will verify that this kid is a piece of shit. And that's what needed to be said. I finally got to reveal everything, the truth about this kid, how he's been harassing and stalking, disliking, copying my content. Like, it's one thing, okay, there's an article, let's say the Naruto anime is coming back. I don't give a fuck, everybody's going to talk about that, sure. But if I'm making a particular discussion about a character and you're ripping off not only the content of it, you're also taking my exact thumbnail and inverting it, taking my exact title, Yeah, that's a form of copying, but it's different when it's news. Like, whatever, there's news, of course, everybody's going to talk about news, but there's a whole other thing when you're ripping off direct content, and it's a meme. If you go dig enough into the anime community, it's a meme how everyone knows that this kid is a copycat. It's just that a lot of his audience doesn't realize what a piece of shit he is, and I'm so glad I finally get to reveal everything about him. He's obsessed. He's crazed, and he will not stop, and he doesn't leave me alone. And when I call him out on his bullshit, he gets mad, even though he just made a rap video or a rap song, talking shit about me and my life and my fiance. Leave us the fuck alone. We don't want nothing to do with you. You're scum, and I just showcased it right here and there, so everybody knows exactly what he's about. So for the people that are actually defending him, not listening to my side of the story, now you know what I've had to go through since 2011 of this kid trolling, making troll videos, copying me, and even when I tried to be a bigger person, to try to be cool, try to actually, in a sense, teach this kid to be a decent human being, I end up getting shitted on, and I'm tired of it. That's all after this one. I'm all the fuck alone. This is him. Leave me alone, Richard, okay?
Nothing to it.
Here we are.
Let's hope they're still intact.
Let's hope we can find him.
Really, Mia? Really? Harassment. Alright.
One-way ride. Last thing I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed. Out of the way! Get back! Let it be done. Hit him!
Not good to throw daggers in the dark. Be nice to brighten things up in here.
Hey, remember when we were down there?
How could I forget? Another one out!
Done in a minute.
Time to spare.
Try this!
Huh.
Seriously? I can't even see. Fuck you, I have to start all over. I gotta get
Huh.
Ooh, another switch. Just asking to be flipped.
Do it already.
Oh, this shit's annoying.
Temper, temper.
Gotcha! Pronto, you're up! Let me brighten your day! Nice one, Pronto!
We all good?
Better than good.
Good to go.
Easy. Fuck! Are you serious? Very nice.
dense.
Nice. Now we have a way back up.
Fine, I'm gonna have to stop her here.